Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. I hope that things are well in your world. Do you ever have a draft where you can't quite decide what color you want to play, and then you kind of decide, the mana's good enough. We'd probably just play most of them. I think you can actually get away with that sometimes in this format, and that's one of the things that makes me like it, is every once in a while you'll get a little interesting deck like this, where you're kind of have your two-color pair, but then you've got some, let's call them interesting splashes. If you like what you see here, please do subscribe to the channel. We're super close to 1,000 subscribers. As of right now, I need 26 more. So if some of you are watching this and enjoying it, drop that subscribe, come back and check out some more draft videos. It'll help us out a lot. All right, thank you so much. Enjoy the draft. All right, what have we here? I think I like Cardum. I would probably take a premium removal spell over Cardum. I also haven't gotten to play with the Young Red Dragon since it got buffed, and it got buffed pretty significantly. If Cardum wasn't here, I think I'd be looking at the Prowler, then maybe the Prism, and then maybe the Uncommons. But I like Cardum. It's a Borderland Minotaur with haste that might draw you a card. Might draw you two, but you're having a pretty good game if it does that. This is not a strong enough rare that we're going to force it. We're just going to enjoy our ice cream and, do our draft thing. This is an interesting one. The ice cream is coffee chocolate chip. It's quite good. I think there's a fairly decent argument for Criddle, Sewer Plague, and Dragon's Fire. I think Sewer Plague is actually the best removal spell in the set. The only reason I'm tempted to take the Dragon's Fire is to kind of cut it. But like I said, Cardum's not that good. So I think I'm going to take an easily splashable, terrific removal spell. If red's open, we'll already be happy. So this looks like an Inspiring Bard. It isn't. We actually did get the card we selected. This is a bug that they're working on. So do not panic. We have the Sewer Plague. And I'm kind of stuck between Humiliation and Owlbear. I like the Humiliation. I don't love white. I do think it's slightly above rate. All right, where are we trying to go here, y'all? Lenormand is a hell of a card. So is the Basilisk. I haven't played the Blinky Blue White guy. Let's take the first Lenormand. This thing's a blowout. Okay, we may be moving into red-green. I actually quite like the Immolator. I also like Druidic Ritual. It got a hell of a buff. Like, again, remember, this isn't a bard. But there's a lot of good red and green cards here. I'm going to take the uncommon. That could help us splash the Sewer Plague. I think we're certainly green now. That could also help us splash a Sewer Plague if we want one. So I think we're looking at this right now. Meh, I could get into white. It'd be kind of green-white, which is unusual, but I could play it. Because we really didn't get past Great Red. That one pack just had a bunch of red in it. Green-white removal and combat tricks seems fine, though. Just play everything? We might. I need some twos. Like, this looks the best so far, I think. And I'd probably play Rally Maneuver in that. I still plan on splashing the Sewer Plague. That is an annoying bug, but honestly the sound bug bothered me more. I don't think we're playing out, but we could. Yeah, okay, we're definitely in green. Might even play that. So about green-black. I had another Wand of Orcus deck today. Because we could just splash the Minimus Containment or the Humiliation and play green-black. And I think be pretty happy. Because this thing's busted. So I'm going to take it. It needs owl bears and flyers, but we can presumably find something. This ice cream is delicious. This pack is less delicious. I'm just going to look at the green cards for the moment, because I could also just pretty easily splash the Wand of Orcus, and I don't want to get completely fixated on we're playing black now. Is Imp okay? Yeah, Imp's okay. I think I'm just going to take a green 2-drop here, though. I still think there's a pretty strong possibility we're green-white, and I'm splashing for the Wand. Yeah, that seems better, especially now. And I can splash the Wand and or the removal spell if we end up needing it. It's like, this looks pretty good, right? I think it does. No, I think red's gone. We didn't really see any good red in the first pack, and I was looking for good red in the first pack. This Myconid makes the splash trivial. I can just basically play Abzan now, pick garbage 2-drops and a flyer or two and we win. I don't think the Battle Cry was a crazy pick there, Windsphere. Like, you're not nuts. Like, there's a possibility that we get past good red cards here. I'm kind of thinking follow the tracks out of this pack and just have all the fixing, because if we just pick just straight up creatures from here, good God, I want this and this. I want literally all of it. It's bizarre, but I think I need the 2-drop more, right? It's stupid. I've got good removal. I need the 2-drop. And we're getting even more. I may not even need to splash for the black. Free combat tricks, I guess. I think I still like the wand on the splash when it's this easy, but it's kind of cute with a few things we have to blink, but not amazing. Because it's not a bard. It is a sewer plague cosplaying as a bard. Like you do. Pick one was Cardom, Patron of Flames. Kind of want to take this and splash it too. I think I'm gonna. This deck could play Disciples. I don't want one more 2-drop, a Prophetic Prism, and we can be done. I hope you get Silver Tear, John. Man, that thing is pretty good. Is it good enough to just splash even more? At that point, we're just Abzan splashing blue, right? All right. Like at a certain point, I can just cut the green. Is that what I'm supposed to do? This actually isn't that bad. All right, let's talk. No, I want the green. I still want the green. I kind of just want to go straight Abzan. Are you nervous if it's playable? It's incredibly playable. The card's phenomenal. Unless you just meant mana cost wise, in which case, yeah, I'm with you. This is a deck. It's weird. But I can play this and not be too embarrassed. I want that, but I don't think I can. I think where we've actually ended up is just straight up Abzan nonsense. Okay. The fudge. This has been a difficult draft for me. But somehow, we're going to make this work. I might be better off letting the black dragon go and playing green-white and being happy. Because I may not need the sewer plague. Don't need this. This is actually pretty playable. Just as it is right now. I kind of want to get the evokers in it. Because I'm going to have 4 blue sources. I think they're better than the Moon Druid by a good bit. I can work with this. All right, so we would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'd like 1 black source that I can go find. It conjures a lightning bolt into your hand, and it's functionally a 3-mana 3/3 if it can attack. Like, this deck is not going to have that hard a time casting the lightning bolt with the Myconids. And if it does, then you could just discard the lightning bolt. This is an ambitious mana base, but I also think it's a pretty reasonable deck. It is a bit of a mess, but it's a sexy vampire mess. I'm game. No, we have to follow the tracks. Mana's not good with this opener, but there's more green sources than anything else in the deck. And drawing one of those gets us the black. Yada, yada, yada. We win the video game. What you got over there? Well, it's a pain in the butt. Because it's going to be hard to kill that dragon, especially if I can't draw my green source. I do have solutions, but they require green mana. Well, that's a potential solution too. Especially given that this is a knight, not a druid. Okay, fair enough, it would die. But that's all right. Maybe we'll get sticky. I think this means I probably let them cast another spell, right? Like, try to get another card out of their hand? Before we wrath? Because I can't really do much after we wrath, frankly. I may even have to wait another turn. They could hit me for 15 if I don't wrath. But if I can't draw freaking green mana, it sort of doesn't matter. Oh, God. All right. 15 me. Well, it's not quite 15, but they'll put me to 5. I was thinking 15 over the 2 turns. Like, all they've got to do is cast the juvenile dragon here, and we're in huge trouble. Fortunately, none of these are classes, so, like, the wrath works. Good grief. We're still way behind right now. That's funny. That's kind of too little too late. But I guess we'll try it. I think we's just gonna die. Yeah, I need another wrath. Good luck with that. That actually saves us. Sort of. From the first one, not the second one. No, you do not have arcane archery. Stop. Isn't that better for me by a lot? Because I think it kind of is. Simbaby is not pleased. Bless you. Going to need some more blockers. Would have been good a bit earlier. We might actually survive this. I wouldn't say it's likely, but I'd say it's possible. Hiya! I think I'm going to take a little break after this one and see if I can help out Simbaby. But that'll give you time to check out the free preview card on my YouTube, !free preview. There's no point attacking with that. Sorry, got a bit distracted. I'd love getting commons and uncommons for preview cards, because they're cards you're going to see and play in Limited. Didn't think we were going to chump block with our Myconid, but here we are. So we can get a copy of just about anything we want here, which I dig. I expect it'll be the 6/6, but let's make sure that's the best creature in any graveyard. The dragon's probably better. I'll take the dragon. Green gets us, it gets +2/+2. White gets us, if it has mana value 3 or less, it goes directly to the battlefield, which is, I mean, kind of worthless. And black, which is unlikely, gives us some life. I may as well lead a couple things while we're here. I think it is Cawthorn. I think it is. Very appreciative that WotC gave me a free preview card for Dominaria United, which you can check out on my YouTube. I doubt they have any graveyard shenanigans, but if they do, you'd feel kind of stupid if you didn't take care of it. You know what I mean? We're almost there to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I am hopeful that today we can get some work done. So green was, it gets big. I'm pretty happy with that.
Insert rabbit person joke here.
What's up, Hoyle? I'm sorry, but thank you. Y'all spam some cats for Hoyle. Thank you very much. How have you been, Hoyled? Heck of a game, eh? Haven't I drawn more mana sources than they did? I'm playing more mana sources than they are, so probably, but that was a hell of a comeback. All right, I can take a little break and see if I can help Sim Baby get to sleep, because she is resisting arrest, if you will. This deck just loves not having the mana right, doesn't it? BG, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Y'all spam some cats for BG. I hope things are well in your world. And very much appreciate the subscription. So there are no creatures in their hand, which is interesting to me. Makes me believe they might have a handful of removal. I'm game to find out. Curious, I think I'm supposed to use this humiliation now. Because I don't think they can kill two things in response. And I suppose if they deadly dispute it, we're relatively happy. Are they playing mono black? They appear to be playing mono black. A grim destiny. What the heck does this do? It's big. Okay. It's cool. Zombie Factory. Do we care about a ghoul? I suppose we care enough. Imagine only playing one color in current year. Do I want to know what you got? Oh, dude, that's terrifying. No one click on that link unless you'd like your nightmares to be haunted. Not going for lethal because I'm scared of that thing, man. I was also nervous that they had a removal spell, but I guess they didn't. Bye. Could they have gotten anything there that punished me? I don't think so. It's been ages since I played a monocolored deck. But I also didn't really play Eldraine much. That was the beginning of me getting inappropriately frustrated with Magic. And not recognizing that I was in need of some personal growth. That ain't pretty, but it'll work. What do you mean my mana base is bad? I don't know what you're talking about. How is this not perfectly reasonable? Dude. That is so uncomfortable. No, they're all gross. They're all weird and bad, and you should feel bad. Opponent very clearly a person of culture, which I appreciate. I don't know what they were planning on doing with that, but if there's any way for them to get it out of the graveyard, I'm not dealing with it. That's also pretty weird. Hey look, I'm glad we got rid of that. Why are you streaming anything now other than just that, AI prompts? Because I'd just do that forever. That sounds like fun. I guess we try to get something else. Because, yeah, I'm having some mana problems, and that's okay. This is not a warrior. I thought it was a giant warrior. I hope they don't commit more to this battlefield this turn. Sure would be awful if they just cast that 6-drop. No, come on. You weren't supposed to do that. I want them to cast one more card, and I think they will. He's a baby giant. This thing's bad. It's pretty bad too. I don't think I'm beating that, y'all. They're pretty good until they played the bazillion D-drop dragon. But then we weren't. Did make some zombies though, which is always a good time. Okay, so my mana got me once. That wasn't the board wipe's fault, it was my terrible mana base. I'm with you there, Scary. And 7-11 would have just been overkill. Man, the mana has been pretty gross. Danimal. I had a clan in Super Animal Royale called Danimals. I don't deserve this mana. Was there a Dan in the butt? I don't think so. Nice. I needed that. I feel like this is definitely more valuable like that. Hey, what's up, Caesar? Good games. I just don't quite know what I'm discarding. It may in fact be the lightning bolt itself. Because I'm not anywhere near to being able to cast it. Boop. That was handy. That was handy. kind of limits them to one blocker a turn. Or in this case, no blockers a turn. This is how the deck is supposed to work. When we can cast our spells is pretty good. It really needs one more of those fungal boys. Because that's what got us in the previous game. I guess you can just never get enough fungus, eh? Who's ever been like, I have enough fungus, I don't need any more? Man, hate mulligans. But I do like a good fungus. Alright, we'll take that. On the play, I shouldn't need the Dawnbringer Cleric on the play. They've got the Conjure spell. That one. Daniel!
60th time I press the button. I still don't know what the button really does.
It makes it good to be Semulin. Thank you very much, Daniel. Y'all spam some cats for Daniel. You're a fun guy. I see what you did there. Thank you, Daniel. I hope things are well in your world. That time I got 3 orders of fried mushrooms, that was enough fungus. It wasn't enough fungus, it was not enough people. Things have never been better? Hell yeah, dude. I haven't ever done that. How about you? Are you a mushroom connoisseur? Man, they over here pondering some orbs. How about you ponder this? Heck yeah! How does one get into super shape physically? Because I might need to do that at some point. Man, I was just thinking I should have played the land first in case they Dragon's Fire. But I didn't, and now I'm bad and I feel bad. Got into cycling. Okay. I guess it didn't matter if they had a Lenorm. Which they did. How much cycling are you doing? Do I just cast the Lenorm? That seems not great. I don't want to do that. A 100-mile bike ride is a weekend activity? Dude, that's a lot of cycling. That's kind of scary levels of cycling. I guess even if they counter this, there's really not much I can do about it. We're just off to the races now. Got an underdesk pedal stand. All right. There was a chance we rip a removal spell and kill them, but we didn't rip a removal spell, so we probably don't kill them. Okay. There's probably some number of cards that kill me here. Let's hope they don't have them. You can have haste as long as it comes into the battlefield tapped. Nope, 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 nope. That is one of the cards that kills me. That is one of the cards that kills me. Gross. I forgot that was a card in this set. I have not seen it cast at all. I love being Sim Baby's dad. It is really good to be dad. I don't recall ever being happier. It's good to be dad. It's good to be husband. Like, I'm a happy man. It is really good to be Semulin right now. My wife's amazing. My baby's amazing. I get to hang out with my baby all day. And I get to stream on the weekends and hang out with y'all. Life is just great. I do want more hours. I want more time with my wife. I want more time to stream. I want more time with my baby. It seems like there's just not enough hours in a day to do everything I want. But it does make you treasure the time you have when you're doing something, whether it's streaming or having date night with Sim Wife, which sometimes is just sitting on the couch with the baby between us and whispering to each other while the baby's asleep, and appreciate Sim Baby when she's rolling around and playing with her stuffed dinosaurs. Life is good. Life is really good. It's way better than this mana base, for example, because this mana base is terrible and I don't know what I've done to myself. I don't deserve this. I drafted a perfectly reasonable mana base and in no way deserve this level of punishment. Heck yeah, dude. I would say if you happen to be on the East Coast, let's visit, but in this, the age of COVID, I'm freaking terrified, dude. So let's play a video game together again one day. My country has basically just decided that they're going to pretend that COVID is not a real thing, which is really a shame. It would. But who knows? Maybe it actually will be solved by then, but the big thing for me is Simbaby is not vaccinated yet. I really want to double spell this turn, but none of them are impactful enough to be better than just casting this. I mean, heck, dude, if you do end up visiting the US, let me know. Who knows what the world will be like then. Chonk. Bike from the East Coast to the West. That's insane. I mean, that's kind of where we're at, Manoran. I'm just heartbroken that my country has just declared the pandemic finished when it very clearly isn't. Like, nobody's masking, nobody cares, nobody's worried about it. They're just like, yep, I guess we get COVID now. It's just like the flu. And I'm like, but yo, we got flu vaccines. And when you were sick, you stayed home. So if you want to treat it just like the flu, cool. Treat it just like the flu. Go get your vaccine and stay home when you're sick. But all I ever see on Twitter now is everybody like, it's so good that the pandemic's over, that we can go hang out with people again. I'm so excited to go to Convention X. And then a week later, just to let everyone know that was with me at Convention X, I'm COVID positive now. 3 months later, I'm so excited to go to the next convention. 1 week later. You know what I'm saying. I don't want to get it at all. Reality is that COVID is and will be here. But that is taking and understanding what you just said. Or you stay at home, use a mask. I mean, literally all you have to do is wear a mask and it's way better, but people won't do that. If we'd all stayed home for 2 weeks and worn a mask, realistically 3 weeks, it would just be gone. But we didn't. I don't want to get too deep into politics. We're playing Magic and having a good time. But I couldn't imagine someone handling the COVID crisis worse than Trump did until Biden took office. And I was like, oh, wow, you actually managed to do it. Just decided it's not a thing anymore. Cool. Neat. Dude, that's actually pretty cute. I like that one, John. I was ready to be terrified again, but it's good. I'm excited about Dominaria Limited for sure. So like, is it just gone or people just don't care about it anymore? That's not the same as it not being a thing, Daniel. That's kind of the opposite of it not being a thing. But I don't know how idiotic your people are about it. There's people in this country that legitimately believe that it was a hoax perpetuated by someone and that if you get vaccinated, it's bad. Like, I don't understand that. All right, let's see if we can get our 6th and 7th win. That would be nice. I clicked the Storybook Brawl screen by accident. We should probably be on the arena screen, I think. You're having too much fun with that thing, John. Somebody needs to take it away from you. I'm intentionally not asking you for a link to it or whatever, because that's just what I would do from here on out. Is just play with that. So I don't think that would be good for me. May have to just trade these. I don't want to. But it's infinite damage if I don't. I'm pretty happy about that. I think we're just going to contain the flyer, play a Herd Gorger, and call it a deck. All right, now I want you to ask it for Semulin in a top hat. See how famous I am. Am I indeed a minor internet celebrity? Might be dying to flyers. I mean, that could be me. I'm feeling rather dead. It does think I wear some kind of uniform, or that I'm some sort of wizard. What do you mean? I kinda am. And that I like Christmas lights, which I mean, who doesn't, really? It's not that far off, is all I'm saying. Why would you do that? Druid. Okay, we actually have a draw here. If you were curious, that wasn't it. It was the Wrath, but the Wrath would actually clean up this board. Sadly, this was not a Wrath, and we are now dead. Band Together's so good. Not unhappy about this finish, though. Like, if you go 5-3, you're more or less good, right? F's in chat. We didn't go 5-3. We went 4? I mean, that's technically still progressing through the ranks. It's just kind of sag. No, that's 5 wins. What is the 4 for? Because it's how many packs I get. Okay, it is 5 wins. There's too many freaking numbers on here, man. How am I supposed to pay attention to all that? I can barely count to begin with. Who can count? And a very big thank you to my patrons. Thank you, Punk, Joe, Jesse, Jacob, Scott, Basti, Rich, Brandon, Jazzy, Craig, and Geis. I appreciate y'all.